There's a lot of things in this world that troubles me. Um, I hate injustice. I hate to sit and watch injustice. I hate that there is no accountability anymore, it seems like, in this world. No accountability whatsoever. So I'm going to warn you, this video may trigger some. In my ministry, I deal a lot with divorces, separation, people that are standing on the Word of God, believing for their marriages to be restored. And we're seeing marriages restored. But through that, I hear a lot of stories. I know a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes. And this one right here, this is the one that troubles me. How is it that a person wakes up one day and decides, I don't want to be married to this other person? It looks like the grass is greener on the other side. I want to have my freedom. I want to do me. I want to be happy. I want to do all of these things. So I'm going to walk away from this marriage. And I am going to destroy my children. I am going to destroy my spouse. I'm going to walk away from this marriage. But as I'm walking away, I'm going to ask the courts for you to pay me spousal support. I'm going to ask the courts for you to pay me child support. Because, see, I don't want to be married. I don't want to be committed to someone. I want to do me. But I want you to pay for that lifestyle. Still, I want to fix it where you are no longer able to move on with your life. Now, I'm going to move on with mine, and I expect for you to pay for it all. But I'm going to leave you in a pile of ashes where you can't survive. You're eating ramen noodles. There ain't another person that even wants you with the baggage that I've left you with because you're broke. You're broke because you're paying for my lifestyle. Sadly, I see this more out of the women than I do the men. The women that have walked away and decided, hey, I don't love you anymore. The feeling isn't there anymore. But as I walk away, I still want you to pay for my life. I still want you to pay for my lifestyle. Where is the accountability? Where is the accountability? Why are these judges allowing this to happen? Listen here. Listen to me. This is what's going to trigger you. If you decide that you don't want to be married anymore, if you decide that you don't love your spouse anymore, ladies, hear me. He should not have to pay for you. He should not have to pay for your children. Oh, yes, I said it. Oh, yes, I did. Yes. Should he be a good father and help you raise those children? Absolutely. Should he make sure that those children have what they need, their clothing, their wants, their activities, their school activities? Absolutely. But should he be made to give you a set amount to help you run your household? No. No. And we see it every day. Now, men, let me hit on you a little bit. If you wake up one day and you decide you don't love your wife, you don't want your wife anymore, you want to go out and do you, you want to be free, you want to move on with another woman, should you be able to walk away and leave your wife and children and not pay for your responsibilities? Absolutely not. You should be required to pay spousal support. You should be required to pay child support. You don't get to walk away from your responsibilities and your obligations. But sadly, the courts in this country allow this nonsense. And that is the reason why we see the amount of divorces that we see. That is the reason why we see all of this nonsense that we're seeing, because there is no accountability. There is no accountability. We have a court system that goes off of a chart and says, hey, you make this much, you pay this much. No, let's start looking into the breakdown of these marriages. When a woman goes in there and says, well, I want spousal support and I want this and I want that. Okay, who asked for this divorce? Who walked away from this marriage? If you walked away, no, you don't get anything. You get nothing. If it's the man that walked away and the woman is sitting there going, I don't know how I'm going to keep up the house, and I don't know how I'm going to pay for this. Absolutely, you should be held responsible for your responsibilities. You entered into a covenant. This is what we're not understanding in America because of the American courts. You entered into a covenant that said forever, till death do us part. And sadly, the court system has made it so easy on you to destroy the other and walk away and be free. We got to stop this nonsense. And if this triggers you, well, then you're probably guilty of it.